The Audi A4 is a familiar sight on German streets, but this is no ordinary A4. It has all-wheel drive and bears Audi's trademark Quattro, meaning all four wheels are powered. So it's a cut above the ordinary, but by no means a secret. The Quattro is a tried and tested car. Audi presented the first Quattro 36 years ago, and it's been a success story ever since. Audi's Florian Kolb tells us more. The Quattro began in 1980 with the open centre differential. In 1987 came the first self-locking centre differential, which has been continually optimised over the years. All-wheel drive systems have seen many improvements since then. The latest generation features what Audi calls ultra technology. Florian Kolb explains, when the decoupler is closed in the rear axle transmission, the electronically controlled multi-plate clutch provides variable torque distribution and distributes power to the front and wheel axles just as the situation demands. To switch to fuel-efficient front-wheel drive, you have to open the multi-plate clutch. Then you open the decoupler in the rear axle transmission. That compresses the spring. Now the all-wheel system is disengaged. Once the decoupler is open, the entire drivetrain to the rear stops. This minimises drag loss and generates fuel-efficient front-wheel drive. The interplay between the newly developed all-wheel components and a sophisticated operating strategy makes the Quattro even more efficient. The intelligent steering works employs predictive analytics, using sensors that evaluate data on driving dynamics, road conditions and driver behaviour. As a result, the all-wheel drive is always ready when it's needed. In the majority of circumstances, the Quattro operates in front-wheel drive mode, which helps save fuel. Florian Kolb says this system engages the all-wheel drive within 0.2 of a second or 200 milliseconds when it's needed. And the driver doesn't even notice it. To demonstrate, he cruises in front-wheel drive at 120 kilometers an hour. Now when he presses the gas pedal, the all-wheel drive engages even before the torque is on the wheels. If he then continues to cruise along, the system returns to front-wheel drive. The rear axle transmission slows and stops, and the efficient front-wheel drive is in charge again. The all-wheel drive uses a three-step strategy. In the proactive stage, the sensors relay data to the car's networked systems. That's what the steering apparatus uses, for example, when the car goes into a fast curve. It then calculates the point where the front inside wheel approaches the limit of grip. In predictive mode, the Quattro's control system determines which drive system to engage depending on driving behaviour, the selected driving mode, and whether the car is pulling a trailer. In the reactive stage, the system responds to sudden changes in friction between the tyres and the road, for example, when the car moves from dry to wet pavement. Florian says Audi's philosophy is to always coordinate the all-wheel system in the same way. In Sweden, the company tests both the self-locking centre differential and the system with actively controlled torque distribution on low-friction surfaces as well as on high-friction test circuits. This is always done with all the safety systems deactivated to get an optimal assessment of the all-wheel and torque distribution systems. So the calibrated interaction among the various systems offered by Audi is always the same. The test phase in Sweden is already completed. Quattro's new all-wheel drive with ultra technology will soon go into series production.